A very warm welcome to this week's episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. And this week, I've got some other people to do my opening line for me. I don't need to do it, so that means it's time to... Yes! It was like that was already rehearsed, wasn't it? And as always, a very warm welcome to this week's episode of the show. Over 80 of you turned out at Drayton Manor last Saturday for the first Theme Park Worldwide event of 2016, and we had an absolutely amazing day. Like I say, 80 people, an amazing amount, and it was great to see all of you out there. And I hope you're all wearing your lanyards and pin badges, which of course you could purchase from the event as well. So we started the day at the Haunting, where we had a massive group ride, which took us 3 batches to get everybody through, which was fantastic to see. We went through the brand new refurbished Haunting with all the projections, new lighting, new audio, and it was great to see so many of you enjoyed that, and a big thank you to the park for arranging that for us prior to the park opening that morning. We then went on to try all the different other parks attractions, including Stormforce 10, Apocalypse, G-Force, and had a fantastic day. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming to Drayton Manor last Saturday. And like I say, over 80 people, it's amazing to see that so many of you out there wanted to come and be in a Theme Park Worldwide vlog and come and spend the day with us. Would you like to come to our next event? It's going to be held at Blackpool Pleasure Beach on July the 16th. Any of you out there are welcome to come. On the day, we're going to be meeting at 10 AM outside the entrance to Valhalla. It doesn't mean we're going to ride it first, but I thought that's a nice focal meeting point outside the entrance to Valhalla at 10 AM on the 16th of July 2016. All you need to do to come to this event is buy your ticket for Blackpool Pleasure Beach. They can be purchased up to 10 days in advance for a really good discounted price via the official Blackpool Pleasure Beach website. The park's open until 8 PM that evening as well, so the event's going to run all throughout the day. In there we'll have lunch, we'll check out all the other rides at the park, such as the big one, the Woodies, Grand National, stuff like Infusion, the dark rides as well. It's going to be an absolutely great day. If you do want to come, like I say, all you need is a valid ticket and to meet us at the entrance to Valhalla at 10 AM. So that's a date for your diary, the 16th of July. If you do want to come to our event, you just need to confirm your place on our Facebook page. All you need to do is put that you're coming on there. Make sure you only confirm there if you are actually coming to the event. If you don't have Facebook, don't worry, you don't have to confirm, and we will just see you at the event. It's going to be great to see how many of you turn up to this event. And like I say, it'll be the first chance for you guys to come and buy more merchandise. We've got lanyards, pin badges, and lots of other stuff coming in the future in terms of merchandise as well. Also, you get to be in a vlog if you want to on the day. So we'll be filming a vlog throughout Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So like I say, confirm that you're coming to the event on Facebook if you can do, and it's going to be great to see so many of you there at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for our second event of 2016. Like I say, for more details you can find them over on the Theme Park Worldwide Facebook page. We've got an events tab just there, click on that and it's got all the details you need to know for the event. I look forward to seeing as many of you out there as we can do. So I've just come back from Park Warner and Park the Attractions in Madrid, which was absolutely fantastic. Did the 2 parks over there, and both vlogs are now online to see on the channel. Some really good rides there. Abismo, which was a really good ride from Marathon. I wasn't quite expecting it to be as good as it was, as I mentioned last week in the show, but it was really good, so I was looking forward to sort of seeing the vlogs. Make sure you check them out, and they're really, really good. Me and Dean had a fantastic time out there. So like I say, check them out, and it's great to sort of look back for me on these memories as well when I film the vlogs. And we had a fantastic trip. Tarantula was good, Tornado, TNT Train de la Mina, all fantastic coasters at Park the Attractions. In terms of Park Warner, Superman, Batman, La Fuga, Coaster Express wasn't that good, which was the wooden coaster. We did Rio Bravo, which was a water ride. The Acme Rapids, another water ride. We had an absolutely amazing trip. Like I say, for all the details, check out the vlogs that are now online here on the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. It's now time for a little bit of News Off the Rails. First up then in News Off the Rails is some exciting news from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Now, up until a couple of weeks ago, it was all speculation about a new ride set to open at the park. 2 weeks ago, the park confirmed that they will be opening a major investment in 2018, and they confirmed this through an interview with a local newspaper. Since then, it's been speculation and rumours, but this rumour sounds like it could be quite feasible. It's a 2-launch Mack Mega Coaster featuring 3 inversions. The inversions that this could be featuring will be a zero-G roll, an incline loop, and a twisted Immelman as well. Now, this sounds absolutely fantastic, and I really hope that this does come true. Set to open in 2018, these plans show a launch straight out towards the big one's lift hill, and then it dives back under the lift hill, up into your incline loop, round by the steeplechase, back up, zero-G roll, down to a second launch, and then it goes into your twisted Immelman, and then quite ground hugging towards the brake run at the end. It looks fantastic. Let's just hope there is some truth to this, and I'm sure in the next couple of months the park are going to sort of announce that they have a plan, or they are going to be building this new ride. They're going to show us some plans, to what this thing's going to actually be. We can really hope so with this one. It's an exciting rumour. I look forward to trying it out if it does turn out to be a Mack Mega Coaster. But what do you think to this speculation and rumours? Comment below, and I'll read out a few of those in next week's episode of the show. Next up then, you've got Tidy the Ride at Plopsaland. Now the track has now been complete on this GCI wooden coaster. Very, very similar to White Lightning at Fun Spot over in Orlando. Like I say, it's a wooden coaster just over 2,000 foot long, 72 foot tall, and it reaches a speed of 44 miles per hour. I think the POV from this looks really good. So here's a little look then at the on-ride footage from the first test that happened last week over at Plopsaland. Tidy the Ride looks absolutely fantastic there, and it's something I look forward to maybe riding in 2 weeks' time. Fingers crossed. I am at Plopsaland as part of my June mega trip, but I'm not sure if it's going to be ready or not. If it is, bonus. If not, we'll still get to see the ride constructed, and of course have a good look around Plopsaland for my first ever visit. Moving on from that then is Lightning Rod at Dollywood has finally had a bit of a soft opening going on. It's still not officially open, however they have had a soft opening on this brand new RMC Rocky Mountain construction coaster at Dollywood. 3,800 foot of track, 165 foot drop, and an LSM lift hill. So new technology from RMC. I've only ridden one coaster from RMC, and that is Twisted Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain when I was there last September, but it was absolutely awesome, and I look forward to sort of seeing how this looks and what the reviews are from this over the next few weeks. So there you go, Lightning Rod at Dollywood has now soft opened. Finally then, you've got Six Flags Dubai, which was mentioned by us just over a month ago, saying that they were planning to open this at the end of 2017, so next year. However, we've now got some sort of plan showcasing what rides we're going to be seeing at this park. So here you go, here's a little bit of the concept art for you. Looks quite good there, and you can see the sort of 4 major coasters can be seen. You got a Power Splash from Mack in there as well, and some other flat rides. Other things to see are a giant Ferris wheel and also a Starflyer there as well. So it looks absolutely fantastic. Hopefully, again, I'll be getting out there in the next few years to go and see this once it's complete. But there you go, Six Flags Dubai. So much is opening over in Dubai at the moment, so many exciting developments, and I'm sure here at Theme Park Worldwide we'll get over there soon to go and to check it all out. That is it for News Off the Rails. It's now time for a little bit of Merch Paradise. So as you might have seen here on the channel, I was out at Park Warner and Park the Attractions last week. We had a fantastic time, and I also managed to pick up some little bits of merchandise from Park Warner. Unfortunately, Park the Attractions didn't actually have any mugs, but I did make up for it and get 2 from Park Warner. So let's have a little look then at what I've got. First off, I've got the 2D mug. There you go, it's like a bit of a film reel. The park's obviously based on all different movies, so that's quite a nice one. I've also got this here, which I really, really like. Quite a magical sort of feel to this. There you go, it's a blue mug. And then you've got the Warner Brothers logo in the middle with Park Warner at each side, Madrid just underneath there, and obviously that just sticks out there from the actual mug. Proper 3D mug, I like that one, really nice. And that'll have pride of place here at the World of Theme Parks. Now, as I've mentioned plenty of times already, I'm doing a massive June mega trip in just under 2 weeks' time to 7 different theme parks throughout Europe. On this trip, I'm hoping to pick up more merchandise than I ever have done before. Mugs, t-shirts, key rings, loads of different things. I look forward to sharing them with you here on Theme Park Worldwide, the show, in just a few weeks' time.
Questions, questions, questions everywhere.
So it's time for Ask Me Anything, and let's have a little look at the questions what you guys have sent in for me this week. First off then is from Robbie Allen, who's asked if Paulton's Park had their first ride that goes upside down, what would you want it to be and why? First off, I'm not too sure Paulton's are going to go with an upside down coaster for a good few years. I think they're going to focus on families, and that's probably where they should stay for now. If they did want to go with an upside down coaster, I'd probably say they might go with something like an S&S Al Loco, similar to Mumbo Jumbo at Flamingo Land. Quite cheap from S&S, not too expensive, and quite compact as well. I think it'll work really well with the park. Thanks for your question, Robbie. David Dawson's asked, what do you think will be better, Secret Weapon 8 at Alton Towers or Project 2018 at Blackpool? It's a good question and it's a tough choice. I love Mack Mega Coaster if it does end up being a Mack, and I also love wooden coasters. Alton's really close to me here, really close to my heart. It was the first park I ever went to. However, Blackpool, it is my favourite UK theme park, so it's quite hard to decide between the two, and I'm not going to make that judgment at the moment. I think both of them are going to have some really good unique elements, and I look forward to trying them both out. Ask me that question in a year's time when we've got more details on the layout and things, and I might be able to answer that for you. But there you go, thank you for your question. Sounding Chip has asked, what is my opinion on Paramount London? You know my opinion on it. I don't think it's going to happen. I was really excited for it, but I don't think it is going to happen now. But thank you very much for your question there, and hopefully we might see something come to light with this project in the future. Who knows, I might be proven wrong. Also a bit from Paramount London then. Sam has asked, if you can move 3 rides to Paramount, what would they be? Ooh, it's going to have to be Valhalla at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Nemesis at Alton Towers, and the Swarm from Thorpe Park. Put them all together into one park, and I think it'll work really well. Thank you for your questions. If you've got anything you'd like to send in for questions for me to answer, all you need to do is send them in. It's ask@themeparkworldwide.co.uk, or you can send them in via private message on our Facebook page. Drop us a like while you're there as well to see more of our live updates. So it is time for the final section of the show. It's Interact With Me. I've got loads to get through this week, so let's have a little look at what you guys want to share with me here on the show. First up then, you've got Chloe Jackson, her 2-year-old daughter on the Scorpion Express. Chrissy Collins with a photo outside the Smiler. You've got Rhiannon Johnson with a Runaway Mine Train on-ride photo there at Alton Towers. You got Darren, who had a photo in the Skyride at Alton Towers, so thank you for that. Steve Mitchell with a Shambhala on-ride photo. Glad you enjoyed Shambhala there, Steve. Great photo. You got Greer White with some coaster drawings, quite detailed there. I'm loving those. Thanks for sharing. Owen Holt had a picture with me on Stormforce 10 at Drayton Manor. Thanks for sharing that. Chris Beck with a Ben 10 on-ride photo. You got Tibor with a Swarm on-ride photo there from Thorpe Park. And you got Daniel who had a photo with me there. Next up, you've got Alice, who had a photo with Charlotte. There you go, thank you for your photos. Let's have a little look at what merchandise you guys want to share with this week. As you've got Flavio Romano, a selection of magnets. Sorry if I said your name wrong there, I'm also pronouncing names. Absolutely awful, but there you go, thank you for sharing that with me. Lewis Jackson with some UK theme park magnets. Dylan Tyrrell with a Nemesis jacket. You got Callum Mack with a Portaventura t-shirt. You got Fifian with some Thorpe Park merch. Like I say, I'm awful at pronouncing names, so I'm very sorry if I'm getting these wrong. You got Brandon Powell, also with some theme park merchandise. Big selection that you've got there. And you've got Tom with a Universal Studios sticker. Big shout outs then this week go to Jamie and Archie, to the Scream Squad. Happy birthday to Melanie Lowe, happy birthday to you. And also a big shout out to Asher Gaming. That is it then for this week's episode of the show. If you've got anything you want to send in to Interact, it's interact@themeparkworldwide.co.uk. You can send anything you want to there, and Charlotte will be in contact with you to put it in the Theme Park Worldwide, the show. Also, you can send it in on a Facebook message, where again, Charlotte will message you back, and we'll get that in the show for you next week. Hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. I'll be talking all about my June trip next week, along with all the latest theme park news. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I'm Sean Sandbrook. This is Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys. Have a great week.